Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm a luxury lover and a fashion freak, and I love to talk about luxury fashion on this channel. So if that's something you're interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and smashing that like button and keep on watching. Today, I'm going to be doing a comparison video between my Goyard Saint Louis that I've been using and a brand new one. Wear and tear, kind of how the bag has changed versus what it was when it came. So if that's something you're interested in, please stick around. Please hit that like, subscribe, smash buttons. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mayank and I'm a luxury lover and a fashion freak and a Goyard geek. Goyard gang, where my Goyard gang at? We're doing a Goyard video today. Today we're doing a comparison video between a St. Louis tote that I've been using versus a brand new one to see the difference, the wear and tear, kind of how it's held up versus how it was when it was brand new. We're gonna see the difference in the wear and tear. So if that's something you're interested in, please stick around. Please smash that like button and please keep on watching. My channel is all about fashion, luxury fashion, unboxing and reviews, talking about all those things, especially Goyard. Goyard is one of my favorite brands, so if that's something you're interested in, please consider joining the Goyard gang and hitting that and consider subscribing. Okay? Enough of the chit chat. So, this is my St. Louis, this is my rose gold St. Louis tote in the GM size. I have two of them, but the other one I have not used as much as this one, so we're gonna use this one. We're gonna do a comparison to this one, which is literally brand new, like from the store. Although it is like an older bag because it's probably been sitting for a while because it's dated 2020. And this one's dated 2021. So, okay. So it's got an organizer in it, but so this is that one, and then this is a brand new St. Louis GM tote in yellow. So this is a special edition, limited edition, special color. This is like a regular color. So obviously we're not going to be comparing the colors because the colors are different. Maybe next time, but we're going to compare wear and tear. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So this one, brand new. It's still, you know, okay, so it comes like this, all folded. It's been folded like this probably since 2020, I bet, because it's been sitting in the, you know, in the back room at their store. It's January 2020 is when this was made. That's the date code on it. So this is a really, you know, it's like old bag. So it's still crisp and new. It feels very crisp, right? Like everything, the folds are creased. That will go away eventually, but bags are very malleable. They're very like easy to like, you know, you can like scrunch them up. You can do stuff with them. Because they're so flimsy and the material is so flexible, you can do that kind of stuff with it. But right now, as you can see, it's still got these folds in. That will go away with time. The corners, you know, like, and the folds down here. But so it's like, once you start stuffing it with stuff, once you start using it, that will go away. It's a present, so I'm giving it to my friends, so I haven't taken the plastic or the tag or the handles off, but I'm just using it for this video, so you can kind of see. So that's kind of how it looks, opened up, brand new. It feels, you know, it feels like a little rough still. It feels a little stiff. It's got a, how do I explain it? It's just like, feels almost like cardboardy plastic, like in a good way though, not in a bad way. Inside is brand new, clean, you know, very, I don't know if you know this, but like, so the canvas inside is like, you know, it's not perfect. Like it's got like spots. It's got different colors. It's got like coloring. So like in here, there's a couple of brown spots. There's some darker spots. There's some pulls, but that's just very like kind of how the inside of the bag is. It's a much softer, like sandy type feel. Not sand. It's like a deer. It's like a, you know, when you were little, I don't know if you guys did this, but in my elementary school, we did this thing where we would take like a brown paper bag and rub it together and rub it together and rub it together until it becomes like this different texture to kind of like emulate like a hide, like a deer hide or inside a deer hide. I think it was like a 3rd grade class project. If I remember, we did it outside. Mrs. Douglas. Hey, Mrs. Douglas, shout out if you're still teaching or still alive. That was kind of morbid. But she was like really old. But then you know how you do that thing where you're like, when you're young, you think people are a lot older than you are. They think that they're like these really old people and they're actually like 26. But she was definitely in her 50s or 60s. I mean, she had white hair and she was old. Maybe she was 25. Hi, Miss Douglas. Anyway, so it's got that kind of feel inside here. You coming up here? Okay, we have a visitor again. Okay, so he just wants to sit here. So he's gonna be here. You? Okay. So yeah, it's stiff. It's a little stiffer. It kind of is like relaxed. Whereas, okay, so if we look at this one, oh, and the handles are very round and, you know, like just kind of there. They don't really fall in yet. So like if I opened up, they kind of just stand. They stay standing. They don't fall in. You don't want them to fall in too much because then that'll, like, one of Goyard's main problems is the cracking here on the corners, on the handles right here. So if it's like, so if it falls this way, I think it's worse. It doesn't naturally fall this way, but I think that'll start the cracking, but you kind of want it to fall inward, I believe. is what I learned, and kind of like that kind of stays. You don't want to hang it like this. Also, the corners is the other problem that usually is the wear and tear. The main corners get worn, so you don't want to like it down too much. Goyard does fix both of these things. It's like $285, I want to say, to replace the handles once they start cracking, and also $285 to replace all the four corners where they put like a leather kind of support on each corner, kind of like the Anjou, kind of like the Artois, but not a whole bar all the way across. It's just four corners. But then it gives it this kind of four corner thing, and it's a little more structured. And I don't think it's as, you know, flexible then, because the corners are stiff with leather, and it's still probably reversible, but it might be weird or reversible because I don't know how those corners reverse. I should actually find out more about that from somebody that has it. Stay tuned. We'll find more about that. But yeah, so the corners, obviously these corners are impeccable. There's nothing on any of them because it's brand new. Beautiful. It's so pretty. What do you think? Pretty, right? Okay, so that's the new one. So this is my used one. And I mean, like, I'm very careful with this. I take really good care of it. I love this bag. It's my pride and joy. It's so beautiful. And I was so lucky to get it. It was sold out so quickly. It's a rare bag. And it's like, you know, one of a kind. So because of this marquage they did. It's literally one of a kind because every single one is different. The marquage is different in a different color combination in a different spot on the bag. So every bag is like literally, but okay, so wear and tear on this. I usually have twillies on my handles to protect it from the oils of my hand and stuff. I know I'm a little crazy, but I like to put twillies on it. So usually I have twillies and they're in here, but they're not on. I have a bunch of twillies in here. They're all in different colors, but they're not on right now because, I mean, it's not made for twillies, and they do kind of like come off and on. It's a little bit difficult. So I could talk more about that if you want. But the handles are a little more, you know, relaxed, as you can see here. When you open it, they fall in. They kind of fall in on themselves like that. If you just leave them alone, they don't fall out as much, which is good. I think that's like more of a sign of a fake bag, maybe. Could be wrong, but they do fall in. As you can see, the shape, well, those creases aren't there, but like it's like much more like it's like soft and like squishy, I want to say. I'm gonna take the organizer out because the organizer is keeping the shape. So 1 second. Organizer out. Okay, so now bag as is. It's just like it feels like, you know, it's just, and look, it's so much easier to squish up. I just love this bag so much, you guys. Oh, I don't know how I just can explain it. It's so lovely. Okay, so other wear, let's see. The first 2 months I didn't even use the bag. I was too scared to. I just like wanted to stare at it and I was like loving it and I like didn't touch it. I don't use it every day. I'm a little baby on my bags. I have those kind of like bag hanger things. So I hang it in my car so it doesn't touch the bottom. I hang it in my place, or I put it on top of a dust bag or something like that, so it doesn't like sit on anything. I put it down pretty gently. I've never put it on the floor outside, but I do like sit it up here sometimes or whatever, or it hangs on my counter over there or in my room. And yeah, so I am a little babying with it, so I probably take a little bit better care of it than that. But nevertheless, so I'm using the handles here. They're still pretty, you know, there's no crack. Let me look. Okay, so there's no, oh my God, am I gonna find stuff? I'm gonna be really upset. We're finding this together, so it doesn't look like any cracking. I think this is a little different because it is a metallic, so the metallic paint is different than other bags, and because it's a newer color for them, like there might be some troubleshooting that's gonna happen with this that nobody's gonna know about because they've never done this color. Gold and silver, I think they've done before, so, but hopefully it's the same kind of thing. So this is pretty like flexy, but there's no cracking yet. Good. I hope there's never any cracking. The bag itself, yeah, it just feels a lot smoother. It feels a lot like, I don't know, softer. See, the inside feels the same as that one. I have the organizer in, so nothing's really like gone inside or fallen. There's like some of my hairs at the bottom, but it's still like really clean inside. Looks brand newish inside. Nothing's going on with any of the piping inside. Yeah, I mean, overall, it also has some like random different color spots here. I don't see any pulls, which is good. Oh, there's a pull. Well, pilling. I could reverse it and just kind of see. I also really like wearing this bag reversed because it's so like understated when it's reversed. It just looks like it could be the silliest little thing. Anything else? There's no, the canvas, like actually looking up close, so it is a little more shiny, it is a little more metallic, but up close it looks beautiful. It doesn't look like there's anything going on here. Let's look at the corners. Okay, so corners. Oh no. We've got a little wear. Looks like we have a little wear on all four corners. Oh, that makes me really sad. It's very slight, you guys. Like, it's very small. It's just a little bit of gray crack, but I see it. Okay, I think I'm making it worse. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop. I definitely see it on this one corner here. Yeah, I see it on this corner too. And I see it on this corner too. So it's got like this little gray spot. So it's got a little bit of cracking. I'll bring it up close so you guys can see. But that, other than that, like, and I don't know, I mean, I've been babying it, but I also, I mean, there have been times when I just like kind of put it down, I throw it. I put it on my bed, sometimes it sleeps with me, but I always try to put it down like this instead of like this when I put it down. So I try to put it down like this so it doesn't, maybe that still does affect two of the corners. I mean, I guess it does technically still affect two of the corners. Maybe I'll start putting it down like this. Maybe I'll just wear it. Hello. I like it inside here. What do you think? Wanna come in? It's really nice. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up close so you guys can see it, but yeah, up close. So you guys can see up close. So again, like there's a little gray spot, a little bit of wear. I mean, it's so minuscule, only I would notice it, but I'm a little crazy about it. And then that one too. Excuse my nails. All right, so if you guys have any questions or any other things about this, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and smashing that like button. I would really appreciate a follow or a subscribe or a like or whatever, any of those things. I'm really trying to build my channel, and I want to build it together with you guys, and I know your time is valuable. I know your time is precious, so I appreciate you spending your time here with me. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends and family, and if you hated it, please share it with your enemies and your bosses. Thank you so much. Good night. Okay? Okay.